Dr. RUGLEY MONROE Jr., to Pastor Donald Archie, to Pastor Charles August, and to all of the pastors and preachers of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I want to thank you, Pastor, again for another opportunity. I want to thank you, El Bethel, for receiving us again on this Lord's evening. Amen. On last night, God, Lord, let us talk from a subject, and we thank God, will thou be made whole? I want to take you to Exodus. Somebody need to hear this. We wrestled with this, and the Lord just wouldn't leave me alone. 13th chapter, the 18th verse. If you can stand for the reading. So God led the people around by way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up orderly, ranks out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had placed the children of Israel under solemn oath, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones from here with you. I want you to turn to your neighbor. I want you to hug your neighbor. Tell them you're glad to see them tonight. Go ahead and hug them. Tell them thank you for coming. While you're celebrating, while you're doing that, do that now. Because you never know. You never know when God shall call us. At least you done got that out the way. The preacher's going to talk about, let's hear. The preacher's going to talk about the way of the wilderness. God bless you now. The way of the wilderness. My brothers and my sisters and friend, God stand tonight to say that God brought the children of Israel, them through Egypt, a journey. Did you hear what I said? A journey. A lot of times on this battlefield, we on a journey. Amen? Amen, lights. But we on a journey for the Lord. Are you with me, El Bethel? There was an option, but the wilderness was God's choice. That was an option, but it was God's choice. And anytime God taking you somewhere, it's going to be God's choice, not your choice. You can forget all about that. If God have anything to do with it, it's God's choice. If God is doing the leading, El Bethel, God knows the route. Did you hear what I said? If God is doing the leading, God knows the route. Let me tell you something, children. Even when evil men is coming at you, God is able to take you through a different route. They can't even get to you, Pastor. Want to get to you. Want to get to you, Dr. Monroe. Oh, but how God will take you a different route. Oh, I wish I had somebody. God, not only that, but I want to tell you, Bethel, tonight, God chose the route. If God give you a route, he is the man to choose the route for you to take. Let me tell you something. If you don't stay on course, if you don't stay on God's route, you can easily lose the course. That's why it's so imperative. For when God chooses the route, oh, Brother David, you're going to stay on course. Oh, I wish I had somebody here. Oh, the route. He chose a route for them to go. There is an element in us, but when we trust God, Brother Buddy, when we trust God, Sister Jackson, for who he is, for what he stands for. Let me tell you something, El Bethel, if you don't stand for something, you're subject to fall for anything. The way of the wilderness. Are you with me? God, when we trust God, we have to realize God's way is the best way for us to go. He's the compass. Thank you. When you get in your car, El Bethel, children, when you get in your car, you need to ride with the Lord. He'll keep you on course. Yes, he will. He's the compass. He's the pilot. Huh? He's the pilot. He knows which way you're going. Satan can easily divert you. Oh, I wish I had somebody here. I've seen it happen too many times. God has been good to a lot of us. And you know, you on your way. You know it's wrong, but you on your way. It's nobody but the Lord who turns you around before destruction, Brother Michael. You ain't got to you can put your DLS special up. You can put it up. You don't need your pistol. Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got some pistol packing folk. We say we church folk, huh? You got some pistol packing folk. I came tonight to tell you, you can put up your pistol. That's not God's route. If you can't do it right by the Lord, I urge you tonight, don't mess with him. When God tell you to do something, I tell you it's better to do what God tell you to do than what man